Hey Scorpio, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I'm Shan, and we're going to get right into your June 1st through 15th general reading. So, the first thing I want to do is pull an oracle message for you from the Moonology oracle deck. Everything's been shuffled. I just want to shuffle a little bit on camera. Messages for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay? So Spirit is saying that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. You just need a roadmap to get there. So let's see exactly what the guidebook has to say about this. Okay. All right. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. Sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Attune to the moon by writing down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Additional meanings for this card are laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. Okay, Scorpio. All right, so let's get into your tarot. Today I'm using the Dust to Onyx Tarot by Courtney Alexander, and I will always use at least one deck in my public readings that is created by a Black person. This round is Dust to Onyx. That's just for Scorpio, please. This is just for Scorpio, please. Scorpio, your energy is here right at the middle of the reading. Okay. All right, so the first card you have, Scorpio, is Papa Blade. Papa Blade would be the King of Swords. This is someone who has absolute clarity, who makes wise decisions and from a very clear and balanced state of mind. This is a very no nonsense energy. It's masculine energy, but doesn't necessarily have to be a male or male presenting person. We all have both masculine and feminine energies within us. So this person is someone who's very clear. They speak the truth and they expect the truth of others. And they cut out any nonsense, any illusions, any lies that enter into their energetic field. Sometimes, especially when this energy is out of balance, it could be cold or calculating. It's definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But if it represents a specific person for you, they don't necessarily have to be one of those signs. That's just the energy that they're in. Young staff is here. So young staff would be the Knight of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, this is someone who takes action toward their passions, but they aren't necessarily the most stable energy. That energy comes in quickly and passionately and leaves as quickly and as passionately. Okay. There is a ring set in this card, an engagement ring and wedding band. So this could represent a proposal for someone, but I feel like if it's representative of a proposal, it may not be the most stable. This is just someone who feels very passionately towards someone. The Death card is here. This is Scorpionic energy. This is the energy of transformation. Death can represent endings, but endings are never just an end. It always signals a new beginning coming in, even in the sense of a human being or animal, plant, any living thing dying. That is still a transformation. Energy is not created or destroyed. It just transforms to another form. Transforms. Okay, so something is transforming. It could be this Papa Blade or Young Staff energy. These energies can all be present within the same person. All of these could be you, or they could represent individual people in your energy, Scorpio. The Ace of Gourds is also here. The Ace of Gourds is an opportunity for your cup to run over, a new opportunity for total emotional fulfillment, perhaps a new opportunity for love or romance. It can be a romantic relationship that is beginning or being renewed, but it can also be a relationship between family or friends, just people who love each other, people who share an emotional connection. And if it's not people, it can just be any opportunity, anything new coming into your life, Scorpio, that you have an emotional connection to. Under the deck, in the position of what's hidden or overall energy, you have Papa Gourd. This is the King of Cups. This is a very deeply emotional energy, but one who is very in control of their emotions. They decide when and where they want to show those emotions. When this energy is out of balance, again, this is someone who can either be totally cold and not showing any emotion at all, or be overly emotional and their emotions just completely overtake them. So I feel like, Scorpio, someone is getting complete clarity about the fact that they need to transform out of this passionate but unstable energy in order to bring about a new opportunity in love or a new opportunity in romance, because they are feeling deeply emotional but very still emotionally balanced about something. They have very deep and real feelings, but they're coming to a place where they can keep those feelings in control. Okay. I feel like someone is realizing that they need to be more practical about the way that they express their passions or express their love. Why is Papa Blade here? Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm just going to take the ones that fell on the table because a lot of them came out. All right, so what popped out on the table was the Ace of Air. First, clarifying Papa Blade, and that makes total sense because Papa Blade is someone who has reached absolute clarity, and the Ace of Air is about a new, clear beginning, or an opportunity for something to be renewed, or for something new to come in that is an absolutely clear situation, or clarity in a relationship, a new mindset, a new sense of being aware of who you are, what it is you need to do, being able to decipher and discern between what is true and what's untrue, being able to clear out any illusions or confusion around the situation. And the next card that came out was Salamanders. Salamanders represent the internal fire that animates living things, that animates living beings. The spark of Ashe, the spark of the sun energy, that energy that actually makes it so that we can move throughout the world, so that we can exercise our passions. Okay, so I feel like Papa Blade, a possible Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but it doesn't have to be, has become clear. And because they have become clear in themselves, there is a new opportunity to apply that clarity, to apply that mindset to some action that they need to take, or to some area of their life that needs to be reinvigorated or enlivened. Why is young staff here? Young staff can also be like a player energy. Like I said, with the person coming in and out, rushing in, but also not being stable and possibly rushing right back out with their passions. That's kind of like a player type energy. All right, so first clarifying young staff, we have Shapana. Shapana is the Orisha of illness and healing. And illness, specifically, he's associated with smallpox, but really any airborne illness. And he's also associated, he can bring about illness and he can take it away. So it could have been that some Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may have actually been physically or mentally unwell, and they're receiving healing here, because this is in the upright. When it's in the reverse, that is when Shapana brings illness. Okay, so some person, if not an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone with that in their chart, someone who is in that energy is receiving healing and also receiving good luck. Eshu is here. Eshu is like is the deity who opens the roads for us. You see him here at the crossroads. He owns the roads. He opens our path. So someone has Eshu walking with them. They are healed by Shapana and their roads are open. The path is being made clear for them. I feel like that is what this clarity of action is about that probably receives. Somebody is receiving messages and healing that make them able to follow the necessary path. And then they have a wonderful companion who will walk with them on that path. And this is also about good luck. And this could be a person who has some like artistic ability, especially when it comes to like poetry or music or that type of thing. Okay. And the Nine of Earth is here. The Nine of Earth is like the happily single card. This is a totally self-sufficient person who is has a healed heart chakra or healed heart space. That's why the woman is here in all green. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman or female presenting person. It's feminine energy. This person is just starting on that path of singlehood and is aware that they will reap the bounty that they sow. The same thing here about your dreams needing a practical plan and about you needing to be in the right energy to manifest something, and you need to be in the correct energetic space, the correct mind space, but you actually have to put in the work. Her heart is healed, her energy is healed. Her mental space is clear. The clear sky, these clouds are dissipating. And there's very few of them there anyway. She's very clear about what it is that she needs to do. Her heart is in a healed and open state, and she's actually doing the work. She's sowing her seeds. Okay. Why is death here for Scorpio? Why is death here? What's transforming for Scorpio? Okay. Scorpio, so the first card that you have clarifying, excuse me one second. Don't want the... Okay. The first card that you have clarifying Scorpio is the Five of Water. This person is in a very dire situation. They've fallen into the water. There's nowhere for them to gain a foothold. They're holding on to this branch, but I don't know if you can see that branch has a notch in it. It's about to break. And there's no one around who can help them. They're in a very desperate situation. Okay. And then the Three of Earth is here. The Three of is in reverse. So the Three of Earth talks about cooperation, teamwork, and in this deck particularly, someone who is a very paternal energy, but that fluctuates back and forth between being loving and kind and being kind of harsh or overbearing, a little bit of a tyrant maybe even. And with it being here in the reverse, I feel like that negative space is the energy that this person is in, or that this situation represents. So Scorpio, it could be a father or a father figure that maybe is not helping you or did not help you in a situation where you really needed them. And Message from Fire is here in the reverse. And this definitely makes me feel like it's a father figure or some paternal figure in your life that was less than supportive of you. Because the message of from Fire in the upright says that you are completely capable. You have the ashe, you have the enlivening fire to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish, and that you should not allow anyone to tell you that you can't. Do not allow anyone to take that knowledge from you. With it here in reverse, I definitely feel like this is someone who was discouraging you, Scorpio, or someone who did not want to help you out of a dire situation. And if it's not someone else, it could have been you in this energy towards another person. And it doesn't literally have to be a father. It could be an uncle. It could be a male supervisor, someone in a paternal energy and in a position of having some sort of power or authority. Why is the Ace of Swords here? And because all those cards came out clarifying death, I feel like it was either that having to have that experience has transformed someone and given them clarity, or that situation is being transformed in love, because the Ace of Swords is the next card here that we need to clarify. It's being transformed by love, and love is being infused into that situation. So the situation transformed someone, or someone is transforming the situation. Okay. I definitely feel like it's the situation that is transforming. Anything else about the Ace of Swords? Yes, and it's transforming quickly. It's beautiful. Okay, so first clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the Five of Earth, or the Five of Pentacles. This talks about someone trying very hard and working very diligently to reach a summit or to reach a goal, and then when they get to their goal, they realize either that it wasn't for them, it's not what they thought it would be, or that there's some unseen danger or trap that they fall into when they thought they have reached a high point. Could be someone feeling left out in the cold, someone losing a job, losing a relationship, becoming homeless. Okay, but after that, there's the Ten of Earth. So this is abundance. This is enough to feed the entire village, and it's lasting. It lasts throughout generations. This is not flash in the pan, like sudden influx of money or abundance. This is sustainable and sustained. And then you have Message from Water. Message from Water is very similar to the Chariot energy. It's about bringing the light and shadow energies into balance and using that balance and clarity to push you quickly towards your goals. And especially in this deck, it's romantic goals. And it's clarifying the Ace of Swords. So I feel like, after being shut out in the cold, someone is wanting the Ace of Earth, or is wanting the Ten of Earth and is manifesting the Ten of Earth with someone. They're moving quickly towards that manifestation because there is a new opportunity here for total emotional fulfillment and abundance. Maybe someone lost a job, but then found a new, better one, and that is putting them in a better position to be able to move towards a person that they love, who they want to have this Ace of Swords experience with. Maybe someone's father or paternal energy in their life saw that a person was on the verge of losing their relationship, saw that something negative was happening in the person's love life, and they advised them to let it go, and they shouldn't have advised them that way, or they made them feel like the situation was hopeless when it wasn't. But that situation is being transformed. And at the bottom of the deck, in the position of what's hidden or the overall energy, we have the Two of Air. The Two of Air in most decks is a decision around love, but in this deck, the decision has been made. Swans mate for life. So this is a couple, and the air in this deck is more specifically about messages than it is thought. So this is sharing love letters or sending loving messages back and forth. It could be having a special song between you and your partner, but there is a long-lasting love and beautiful expressions of love here. So overall, I feel like someone has gained clarity about exactly what it is they need to do, and they've gained this clarity after a time of being single and receiving healing, and that healing has allowed their paths to be open, and now they're able to enact a plan after after having been told that whatever this situation is was hopeless, but they realize now that it's not hopeless and that they have what they need to be able to move forward and manifest abundance in this love relationship. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I hope this resonated for you. If it does, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you back here for your next reading. Pelu Ife, with love.